Hey everyone, Andrea here. Okay, I hope that stays up there. Let me just put this cord over here like so. Kuyan Yin Oracle, really cool Oracle deck that I've had for a few months and I've only used it in one read. Whispers of Healing Oracle, Angela Hartfield, Josephine Wall, and a little antique Rider Waite deck that is super cool from my friend Carol. I hope you guys can't see me. I like doing these at night where I'm like incognito. I had a wonderful talk this evening with a girlfriend of mine, Renee. And I was telling her, I said, you know what, am I having an identity crisis? I'm like feeling torn between my two businesses. I've been a detox specialist for years, very well known in the industry. Have a second YouTube channel on here called Andrea Cox TV. There's almost 4 million views on that YouTube channel. There's almost 18,000 subscribers, big Facebook following, all that good jazz. Been on, been there, done that and that. But, she was in the marketing world and is a healer type person. And she's a Sag. I think she's a Sag. I know she's given birth to a Sag. But she was like, no, I think it shows you're growing. Because I was so moved to help people and to heal people in a different way as I went through my transition a year ago. And, we grow and we evolve. And although I'll always run my detox business, the balance of these two businesses, now that you guys are pounding me with readings, is like really getting, it's that fine balance, right? Thank you for the likes and thank you for subscribing to this channel. This is going to be an intuitive read. I keep trying to do Cancer's reading and Libra's reading, and for some reason, their readings are not coming into fruition. I feel like Cancer's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and if you're a Cancer and Vedic as well, I feel like Cancers are going through a really emotional time right now. I feel like there has been maybe, it's an intuitive read. So if I upset you, that's on you. I shouldn't say that. If I upset you, look deeper. I feel like there may be some Cancer females that have maybe gotten rid of a pregnancy. That may be the same for Taurus females and a few Gemini females as well. I'm getting maybe Sag. On the flip side, I feel like we've got Pisces energies that are finding out they're getting pregnant or they're pregnant. Also, a few Tauruses that found out they're pregnant, maybe a few Virgos as well. So I feel we have 4 energies, and these cards are a little deep. So, just take from them what you will. I'll read the meaning of the oracle card when I'm done clarifying the energies that I feel. So I feel for this energy right here, I feel we've got an energy, this is the second card, that is dealing with someone that possibly could have an alcohol problem. I feel like we've either got a water energy or an air energy. So that would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like it's a male, could be female, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I feel like this person is just kind of drinking their problems away. Maybe have dealt with a Ten of Swords situation. I feel like for this particular energy, there was some kind of leaving for the past, or leaving for something else or someone else. We've got the moon in the reverse as the second card. So the moon is the card of Pisces and Cancer, but it is also a card of secrets, and it's in the reverse. My cards are always upright, so it's in the reverse. I hope they're always upright. Yeah. So this means either a Pisces or Cancer got turned upside down by this situation, or this is secrets reversed. And we've got the Ten of Swords. I feel like someone had a lot of options, Seven of Cups, and they really, broke someone's heart. But this wanted to come out in the reverse as well. I turned the deck. That's a blank card. So someone got their heart broken in this. It could have been a water sign. Got a Knight of Cups. The cards are not gender-based. I feel like someone was really focused on money. I feel like this was a male energy. And I feel we have a Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, female. I do feel this is that energy that has healed, Four of Swords, healing from this situation. I'm going to turn the main card over and read just a short snippet of the prayer for this particular oracle. And we have Mother of Mercy, and this is exactly what I was feeling. Oh, it's okay, Lewis. My dog is dreaming. Hang on. Lewis. Oh, Lewis. You're fine, honey. Mommy's here. Poor Lewis. He's so sweet. God love him. My dogs are so sweet. Rescue a dog. So we have got Mother of Mercy. So I feel like someone left and they tried to come back and they realized that, they always thought they would be able to come back. They realized there was no chance that this person, whoever the female energy is, whatever sign you are, they realized they weren't able to come back. Just like a sun that shines brightly, casting a strong shadow, your growing spiritual power needs to be expressed with the awareness that it will have an effect on others. Even if you are not completely conscious of that effect, to create peace in the expressions of your power, we call upon the Mother of Mercy. Mercy tempers great strength and power with kindness, gentleness, compassion, and caring. The divine Kuan Yin brings the quality of mercy to you now as a divine gift, encouraging you to cultivate mercy in your dealings with others and to receive for yourself now too. So the reason this situationship was not able to come back together in fruition was because there was an ego present in someone that was not able to step up, admit to the wrongdoing, and to actually apologize. That's what I'm seeing. So the prayer for this oracle card is, Mother of mercy, so loves my soul. The nectar of mercy brings peace and bliss untold. I open my heart now to this endless love and peace. With the grace of Kuyan Yin helps me reach Om Mani Padme Hum. So what this card is asking you to do is to have mercy on this person, even if you have no intention of taking them back, to speak your piece and accept their apology. Even if you've been hurt, look at her. This looks like a woman that is not going to take any shit. And this card isn't asking you to take any bullshit. This card is asking you, telling you rather, that in order to live a fulfilling life, forgiveness is a necessity. Right? All right, let's go to the next group. So I feel like the first card is a very pained energy. I was debating between these cards, so is it the first or the third? I'm actually going to go with it's the first. I feel like the first card is a very pained energy. God, I just keep debating. I'm going to go with the third. Nope, I'm sticking to it, the first. I feel like it's a very pained energy. I do feel like this was the first group of women I was speaking of, maybe that lost a child. Nine of Cups wanted to come out on its side, almost like their world was turned upside down. I feel like they had an in and out energy in their life. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Swords. Could have been a King of Pentacles. That's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or anyone that represents this kind of energy that is really focused on their money. A King of Pentacles is very focused on his money, where a Knight of Swords is not yet a knight because he still is in and out. You know, he's the kind that would drop by to have a little fun in the bedroom or something of that nature. The kind that us women all eventually learn to shut out completely. Okay, we have the Empress, Taurus, or anyone that is highly creative. We have the Hanged Man, Pisces, although it's turned upright now, so Pisces is awake. It's not, this person's no longer hanging upside down waiting. This person's in the upright. We have an Ace of Pentacles, and we have a Five of Cups. Someone's upset about the past. We also have Justice and Communication, bottom of the deck. Six of Cups, again, the past heartbreak. Could be dealing with a Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or any sign that takes on these properties. So with the Five of Cups here, I feel like we have someone that is very nostalgic and thinking about the past. And then on the other side, we have an Empress, and they're not looking at each other. They're looking away from each other. If you look at the cards, he's looking at those cups that are turned over, and she's looking, you know, like at her garden, right? Underneath that, we have Justice, the card of Libra. And underneath the Empress, we have communication. I feel like the male could have Libra in his chart. I'm getting a Libra moon. I'm getting that the female, the Empress, is highly creative. She could be working on a new business. Anything she touches turns to gold. I notice the wand in her hand. She has strawberries on her dress. It's like she's just like fruit, vegetable, like, this goddess. And next to the Justice card, we have communication under the Empress. I feel like the Empress tried to communicate with this person, tried to mend things, tried to open up the lines of communication, to break the wall. But I feel like this man was stubborn, very stubborn. It's a very stubborn energy. Underneath the Justice card and the Nine of Wands, we have Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, but the Hanged Man came out reverse. And normally I don't do reversals, but I always do the Hanged Man in reverse. Hanged Man is just not a card of Pisces. It's also a card of being stuck, of like waiting, right? But it came out in the upright. So I feel like eventually this man came around and he was offering, this is usually a tangible new beginning. But you see how it's just a hand offering pentacles? It's just like a hand, like here's money. I feel like that's all this Empress felt, was someone handing her money. And she realized she could create that on her own, but what she really wanted was, like unconditional love. So she unstuck herself. So I feel like the male is suffering right now, but with the female, I feel like the whole missing link in this entire situation, the entire missing link that nobody got, because I feel like someone came in and kind of changed this Empress's mind. I don't feel like there was like a cheating affair, like, sex or anything like that, but someone moved her out of feeling like he's feeling now. And I feel like the reason he's feeling this now is because maybe he drank away his sorrows. Cups, they can also represent cups. And I'm feeling like this was someone who really like just wanted to put the past behind him and then realized that in order to move on, he actually had to feel his pain. And so what she struggled with whenever this happened, I'm getting, could have been a year ago. Could have been not much longer than that, maybe a year and a half. But I'm getting what, someone got left out in the cold. Yeah, and this is how the female energy felt for so long. But see, eventually, the other person will eventually feel this. If they don't heal their pain, you have to feel it to heal it, right? So, she started feeling like the sun again, started creating, stepping out in the sun. The Fool card, that's a new beginning. Doesn't have to be with anyone. The Fool cards often by themselves, they have the little dogs with them. But I do feel like she felt the Ace of Cups. That's usually new love. Two of Cups is usually, she did feel new love for someone, but I don't feel any cheating on her end. I would like to see what happened on the male's end. Temperance, there could have been a Sagittarius involved, or he could have been patiently waiting, but putting up a guard for something to happen on her end. But I feel like what no one looked into, Hermit, the card of Virgo. You know, the Empress, it represents creation. And a lot of people say pregnancy and but I never see the Empress card as a pregnancy ever. I always see it as a really creative woman. But before I even laid these cards out, I felt intuitively like someone just didn't talk about a pregnancy. I feel like someone left someone else. My heart is like hurting. And what no one ever talked about, what the female energy here never brought up to the male energy was, and this can go on both sides, you know, this could have been a male that got a female pregnant and he felt like he couldn't come back to her because whatever. But I feel like in this case, I feel like we have a female. I'm hearing like divine intervention, like that got pregnant from this male. And didn't go through with it because he had left her and never shared it with him. I feel like a lot of pain. I'm almost feeling like, you know, this male, maybe it was like literally divine intervention. Maybe he had like a vasectomy or something. Maybe like it was literally like, oh my God, wow. You know, like I thought I couldn't get people pregnant, or she was like, I thought I couldn't get pregnant, or, you know, I'm not getting the feeling of like a birth control on her end. I'm getting, maybe she thought she couldn't have kids. But I'm getting that was a huge, that was a huge thing. That was the thing. That was it. That was why she was trying so hard to communicate. I don't feel anyone knew. I feel like she was alone while this person was out celebrating, out drinking, out. We have a King of Cups. And we have a World card, so an ending to no return. And we have the Magician, the card of Gemini. And then we have someone working very diligently on a craft. And a King of Pentacles. So I do feel like this female is going to have someone come in, if she hasn't already. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo male, or it's someone who is in the upright who, you know, and I do see another pregnancy in the near future. But I feel like this is something that she just felt like she could not share. Even with, we have the Ace of Cups again, someone she could have met after. I feel like she did move away from difficult times, the Chariot. But it was very hard. And then we have the Moon, the card of Pisces, and a Knight of Cups. So possibly a younger male energy with water in his chart could have came into play. One of these people has a lot of options. Seven of Cups. Let's read the card. Oh, wow. We have the Moon card again. So this could have very well, remember I said I felt a Cancerian energy, Pisces energy. The Moon in the Tarot represents Pisces. In astrology, it represents Cancer. So we have Radiant Moon of Compassion is the card. I'm going to read it to you. Thanks for joining me in my jammies, my pajamas. I'm like all cozy and oh, the website is working. So 3 of you tried to order readings tonight and said that there was a state button popping up. Mike has fixed that. Oh, thank you for the donation. Bless your heart. Mike has fixed that. Mike is my web guy, by the way, for those of you who don't know. Mike is my beloved friend, web person who's amazing. Kuyan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment. This is so she thought she was going to be judged, and that's why she didn't share this. Liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace, where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use the power now to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that could draw you down. So your prayer of the radiant moon of compassion, beloved Kuyan Yin, your compassion empowers you with endless energy, patience, peace, and love. Infuse me with your light and help me find my way. That's it. I feel like that's not it. That's not it. Help me find my way through compassion so that I may rise above the energies of fear or judgment into greater compassion that liberates me to live my own life in peace. Shine upon me, beloved radiant moon of compassion. Om Kuyan Yin, Om Mani Padahum. So for this female energy, I think the compassion also needs to go to herself. Like there needs to be a forgiveness for what happened with that child. Because I feel like this person almost felt like they had no one to talk to. And that literally this was not something that would just happen because one person either wasn't able to have children or, like a vasectomy or something like that. So this was something they just kept to themselves. And I feel like this energy is someone who usually doesn't keep things to themselves. And it was very hard. And again, it could go the other way as well, where there could have been something outside of that. I usually don't like to go into that drama-filled type of scenario, but I think someone needed to hear that that's on here. So for the third energy, I feel like, and if this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. I feel like we have a fiery energy. An energy that, well, of course, we have the Emperor that popped out. Fire sign, yeah. And I feel like this energy, we have the Magician, Gemini. 10 of Swords, yeah. 2 of Cups on the bottom. So I feel like this energy whatever this energy is we're reading for, the third group of people. I feel like there was a lot of players in the ball game. There was a lot of money involved. There was kind of like a trickster energy. Usually I read the card, the Magician card, either as a Gemini, which is not always a trickster energy, sometimes, but not always, or I read this card as alchemy, manifestation, creation. But in this read, I feel it is manipulation. We have an Emperor, someone who wants to be in control. Can be an Aries energy or anyone who takes on these properties. I'm getting it could be anyone. I'm getting a strong Leo vibe from this, male or female. The cards aren't gender-based. I'm getting like someone needs to hydrate, but I'm also, because I'm getting a dry mouth, I'm also getting that you had a chronic cheater in this scenario. Chronic. Just doesn't believe in monogamy, but I'm feeling that the problem, the Chariot, Cancerian energy, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, heavy burdens, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, looking out, Page of Pentacles, a tangible offer, Magician, and the Emperor, 2 of Cups, Knight of Wands. You know, we've you know, a lot of times in tarot, an energy can show up, you know, as 3 people in a reading, and it can be the same person. For example, if, you know, a lot of times I'll show up as a Queen of Cups, but if I'm angry, Queen of Swords in reverse, or if I'm working on my business a lot, the Empress, you know. If I'm making a lot of money, I'll show up as a King of Pentacles in a reading. There's so many different ways a person can show up. But what I'm getting here is we have a male energy that does have a very loving, giving heart. He could have Cancer in his chart. He could also have Aries, or I'm getting a strong Leo vibe, or he could have Gemini in his chart, the Magician, Gemini. I'm getting he made an offer, a tangible offer to a woman of love, even though these are of tangible gifts. Pentacles are money. They're things you can feel, you know, touch, taste. I'm getting he gave an offer to a woman that needed love. Could be a water sign, because, you know, they're, you know, us water signs, we're a little needy, could have water in their chart. But this person was too much about the money. Not the water sign, not the female, the male. He's offering money. He's not offering his heart. And so, you know, when you're not offering your heart to someone and you're offering just tangible goods, tangible goods, tangible goods, that's great, but sometimes your money can get screwed up that way. Why? Because it can start to feel like a heavy burden to the other person who isn't getting the emotional side of it. So this relationship ended up suffering. I'm going to check the comments real quick. I feel intuitively I need to check the comments, make sure we have. Thank you for your, wow, thanks for the super chats. I didn't even mention it was on. Thank you. So I feel like this 2 of Cups got a little turned over. There could have been a Knight of Wands. There could have been someone else that came into the picture. I do believe this is a male energy, a very fiery energy, but he could have been of any suit, swords, whatever. Right after that, I get the 7 of Swords. That's the kind of like sneaking in, getting what you want and sneaking out. Five of Swords. So I'm getting someone here went back to their old ways. when their money got turned upside down. Got that King of Cups again. I feel like there was a lot of like partying, drinking involved. There was a Tower moment. It was shocking. Someone's love basically got crushed. Their Two of Cups got crushed. Someone made a judgment call to start a lot of conflict so someone would leave them. Someone was unable to walk away from a situation and wanted someone else, here we got that Empress again, to walk away from them. Hanged Man. So someone left someone in limbo. High Priestess. This can be a card of intuition. It can also be the Pisces card. And we have the Strength card, the card of Leo. I feel like whoever this man was that was offering a tangible new beginning to this Empress felt a lot of heavy burdens in this situation. He felt like he wasn't in control. Emperor can also be a control. He felt like he couldn't control a situation. If this resonates, that's great. But, I kind of like to see the whole story unfold before I, tell my entire story in the comments. It's just a suggestion. So I think he went back to someone, or he met someone, and ended up juggling. I usually cover up the side feed because it throws me off, but I'm seeing someone comment a lot, and I just want to make a suggestion, and I don't want to point this out to what I see. But if you feel like this is resonating with you, sometimes, and it's, I do that too. I'll make a comment, say, oh, that sounds like me, or something like that. Sometimes it's best to not type, not talk, but to listen, to absorb something that you may have missed while you were going through it. It's just a suggestion. Please don't be offended. So I feel like someone got a real attitude when they went through this. Oh, sweetie, I was saying it as a collective, as a whole collective, not towards anyone in particular. I feel like the karmic wheel either just turned in someone's favor or is about to. Because they put a death to this. They put an end to this. I did a reading a few days ago. Yeah, they put an end to this. Nobody needs this. This is what so many of you have went through for so long. And if you would just turn the wheel, give it a little kick the wheel. If you just would end something, you would see that your whole world would change. Who wants to live a life of this? Heavy burdens, 10 of Swords, up all night, wondering what someone else is doing. Are you kidding me? How about become this, no matter what your sign is? A Queen of Pentacles, focused on her money, focused on making a great life for herself, no matter what. She's too busy looking elsewhere, thinking about anyone else, because she's looking down at her big pentacle there that she's building for herself. So many times women don't have a foundation for themselves and they end up like this because they latch on to men like this who come into their life like this, right? Controlling, manipulating, you know, the trickster, the Seven of Swords, the in and out. So when you live a life where you use your own creative talents and you build your own business, you build your own money, you build your own foundation, you have a strength that is beyond compare, and that actually makes you extremely valuable to a man, extremely valuable, right? And you all have to start somewhere. We all have to start somewhere. So I think in November, all of you women are going to be a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. You're going to take a sword to the bullshit. This is cutting any stalemate situation. This is cutting any bullshit out of your life. Cutting any bullshit out of your life. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. Celebrate with your girlfriends. Drop the hermit shit. So the hermit is different than the hangman. The hermit looks out. He's looking outward. He's like spying. He's looking outward. There's a lot of spying going on social media or what have you. You know how many people I follow on Facebook? I have 20,000 followers on my personal Facebook page. Do you know how many people I follow? I'm not kidding. Like 10. There's a setting in your feed where you can see whose stuff you want to see and whose you don't. And I have like 10. They're like all my girlfriends that have had like babies. That's it. And my mom and my sisters. And a few like, you know, motivational speakers. I'm focus on yourself instead of this. If you're gonna, you know, look inward like the hanged man does. Go within, look at this and create your own happy. So I'm going to turn this card over and Empress again, Empress of the Pearl. So I know exactly what this is going to talk about, and I've read a book that's along the line of the Kuyan, but I've never, this is the first time I've really examined the cards. It's only the second time I've used them, so you're kind of learning the cards with me, this particular deck. And the first time I looked at this deck, I was so intimidated by it. It was because I'm not at the place I am today, and it was a year ago. So what's that tell you? A lot can change in a year. A lot. It's so hard to read in the dark. I don't know what I was thinking. You have an inner gift of great value, born of struggle. This is so on. This is so on. You have an inner gift of great value, born of struggle, adversity, and challenge. In wisdom, you know that suffering can lead to growth, provided we are willing to search for a way to heal through it. Seeing challenge as a way to expand your spiritual light empowers you to focus on the growing light rather than getting caught up on suffering. Is that not what we were just talking about? Like, stop, like, no more focus on woe is me, what happened to me, oh my God. Even if you're the woman, the girl in the first reading with the pregnancy, or maybe, you know, someone else got someone else pregnant, or maybe you got pregnant and didn't say anything, and maybe you feel guilt and shame and like you're a horrible person. Maybe something repeated itself in your life more than once. maybe that exact scenario repeated itself more than once. And maybe you feel really bad. You have to take this suffering and turn it into something positive. Build something so strong from your passions that you don't need anyone for anything. And then someone will come. And then someone will come. So the prayer you should be saying, or the mantra, with beloved Kuyan Yin, Empress of the Pearl, as my witness, I transform negativity into light through compassion. Anything that causes me discomfort, I use to grow my light so it becomes bigger than the discomfort. And I now choose to experience the light of my being and in spiritual growth is more powerful than any irritation or suffering, which serves that growth. Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah, look at it as a blessing. Look at it as a blessing. Some of you need to drink water. I'm like dehydrated and I'm never dehydrated. So that tells me someone needs to drink water, more water. Oh, well, I looked at the last card. Shame on me. So I think the last card, I'm not going to let it influence me, I think is all of you a year from now. Ha. You're going through a transformation. So the card of Scorpio, the death card, oh my God, this is so wonderful. I love it. I love it. Show me more. Show me more. Yay! So gone are these days. That's gone. Bye-bye. So the High Priestess, the card of intuition, the death card, the card of Scorpio. This could even represent me telling you this now because I'm a Pisces with a Scorpio moon and Scorpio rising. So the death card is a card of transformation. We're in Scorpio season right now. So Scorpio is death and rebirth. Okay. They say whenever you go through a death, like when someone passes over or when you end a relationship, Scorpios will start showing up like flies in your life. They'll be everywhere, all around you, all around you. That's what happened to me a year ago. I had a shaman show up that was a Scorpio. I had a young man show up in my life that had Scorpio heavy in his chart. It was like Scorpios were everywhere. It's because Scorpio represents the death. So you're about to go through a transformation, and you need to take advantage of that transformation by getting through this Six of Cups, past nostalgia, woe is me, oh my God energy. How am I going to make it without this man handing me money? Who's going through that? What I have always noticed about this card that I don't think other readers notice, and I always wondered why, is that this man is looking down upon these people he's giving money to. He's looking down. He's not equal with them. He's not equal. He's looking down. So by you building yourself up to be this King of Pentacles, by you building your own wealth, by you taking your talents and your passions and building something of your own that yields tangible money. Work in secret, the moon, secrets. Work in secret. New love will come when you're ready. When you're ready. If you're still focused on what a person did to you, if you're still focused on, you know, blaming and shaming another, if you're still focused on someone hurting you and you're not focused on what you need to do to become a person, right, that would not focus on that, right? Because let's face it, if you've got a really banging business and you're making money, and you're happy with your life, settled, you're going to rise above. You're going to see that the past is the past. That's where it belongs. You're going to take the lessons from it and you're going to forgive, because you know forgiving is better for you. Forgiving allows you to move forward. And it's like a ticket to freedom again, right? It's like a ticket to freedom. And let's see what will happen if they do forgive. What will happen if they do forgive? Wow. Put work and effort into your craft. You become that Knight of Wands. You become that in and out energy. You become the person that makes your choices. The Hierophant, card of marriage. You become much more attractive when you don't need a person. When you're a little secretive, when you're a little to yourself, when you don't share everything, when you don't share all of you. Be the Queen of Wands in November. Be the charismatic, outgoing, fiery, go get it. Let go of the past. What will happen if they don't let go of the past? Ooh, sorry. What would happen if they don't let go of the past? So, you know, you don't let go of the past and you just stay in the Ace of Swords, constantly wanting to cut through the bullshit, constantly wanting to, you know, find the answers to things, and you end up left out in the cold. Move forward. Move forward. Emotionally walk away. 8 of Cups, emotionally walking away. Then you'll get your Ace of Wands back. Your fiery, your mojo, passion. But only if you, 6 of Swords, move away from difficult times. I know it hurts. Sweet thing. I know it hurts. But, you know, become a King of Swords yourself. Don't, you know, don't guard everyone. But the difference between a King of Swords and like a Queen of Cups is a King of Swords uses logic. He uses logic. He uses the logical mind, where a Queen of Cups is constantly making decisions on emotions. So you know what to do now. Okay, you guys, I'm going to just do one more. So Dance of the Butterfly Queen. I'm going to do one more quick read after I read a little message from this. A lot of you need to drink more water because I'm so dehydrated. A pure heart and sincere love attracts divine grace. I told you, we were just talking about this. A pure heart and sincere love attracts divine grace. Not an angry heart that is focused on the past. It doesn't, I don't see that in New York. Do you see that? I don't. I don't see a person that holds on to the past attracts divine grace. I see, I'm letting you know. Oh, I love that butterfly emoji. Whoever sent that, I love that. I love butterflies. Remind me of my grandma, La Golda. A pure heart in sincere love attracts divine grace. With the grace of Kuyan Yin, butterfly queen, that which was impossible becomes possible. So I'm going to just share something with you after this. So I want you to hear that again. That which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight. I told you, you're going through a rebirth. You cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. Allow the butterfly queen to dance. She will bring healing and grace to your life situation now. Beloved one, who lightens of step and graces within her heart. So this is what you're supposed to say. I now choose to surrender struggle and doubt and open to the blessings of Kuyan Yin's divine grace, through which all manner of things become possible. Butterfly queen, may I hear in my own heart the divine music of joy and peace to which you dance. Om Mani Padme Hum. Okay, so here's what I'm getting from this. That which was not possible, maybe someone coming back and apologizing to you, maybe meeting the person of your dreams, maybe making a lot of money when you thought you couldn't make money. That which was impossible comes to you only after you let go of this. Release, Scorpio season, let go. When a Scorpio lets go, I know Scorpio very well. Scorpio moon rising right here. Scorpio North Node, Scorpio Saturn right here. Scorpio's half my chart. When a Scorpio lets go, someone feels it. They feel it on an energetic level because no one loves like a Scorpio. So, and a Pisces, which I'm both. So be a Scorpio this month. Be a butterfly. Be a Scorpio. Be the death card. Let go. Let go. Let go of the blindfold, right? Let go of what's hidden. Let go of this false sense of victory that many of you are putting on, that you're fine, the happy face. Feel into your feelings. Take a weekend and nix the caffeine so you really, really, really go deep. Really go deep. Feel into your feelings. Let go of the burdens. Let go of the Ten of Swords. Become the Empress. Take control of your life like an emperor. Work together, Three of Pentacles, with people that you know want to work together with you and feeling in business. And watch who begins to hold on to you. We have the Lovers. Let go. Watch what happens. Trust me, I know stuff. Okay, I'm going to do a quick spread and I'm going to close it out. And I'm going to get myself out of town for the weekend, which will be lovely and much needed. Much needed. Much needed. So I'm going to do a different deck real quick. Whispers of Healing. It's a little easier to understand. So you guys are going to get clear when we're done with this on the people and things that trigger you. We have triggers. You're also going to break out of the bubble you are in every day. I'm feeling like many of you wake up and from sun up to sundown, you listen to tarot readings. That's not healthy. I was just thinking of Vegas, Cheryl. You're so funny. I was just thinking of Vegas. I love Vegas. You're going to modify the behaviors, including listening to tarot readers. I'm serious. I know you guys. That's going to help with the negativity. You're going to get more rest. You're going to stop the mental repetition in your head. The mental repetition. You know what that is. From sun up to sundown. What is someone doing? What are they thinking? What is that? What is that? Let it go. Replenish yourself. Get rest. I promise you, it is so worth it. I slept till 10 today. I never do that. But I did all my private readings last night. It was a really heavy, heavy, heavy day. And I had a client in town detoxing who left today. And so I slept till 10. Never happens. It happened today. It was nice. Make progress in your life. Raise your vibration. Take salt baths. Breathe. Get fresh air. If you have animals, walk them more. Sleep. Set boundaries. Do not call anyone that has not been in touch with you. Do not ruminate on thoughts of the past. Set barriers. Release. Let go. Receive healing. Open yourself up to a sincere relationship, but only after you get control of your life. This includes your finances. You're in a spot of learning right now. Learning how to commit to happiness. And then the unexpected will show up. But only after you transform. So I think that all of you know what you need to do. That was a different reading. It was more gentle, I think, than some of the others. Selenite. Just order a selenite wand. You can get them on Amazon. They're very cheap, but they're real selenite. It'll clear your energy. It'll clear your energy. Amethyst will help you heal. Rose quartz is very comforting. I sleep with a rose quartz. I sleep with a lot of crystals. Okay, you guys, good night. And I will post the link in the description box for private readings. And the rest of the readings, I think I have 4 left to do, maybe 5 for the month, will be up by the 1st. Capricorn's reading last week got 21,000 views, so that was lovely. I had a lot of Capricorn personal readings, a lot of Capricorn cross-watcher personal readings, a lot of mothers of Capricorn men, a lot of wives and ex-wives of Capricorn men readings. Also Aries, I got a lot of Aries readings. Yeah. Okay, blessings, peace, love, and abundance. Be well.